in the next year or two. So that's a lot of buses, a lot of parents, a lot of activities.
On that note, it just occurred to me, because you said multiple entrances. The
Yes,
school still hasn't come back to us to approve the roads or roads going up to the school. Aren't heading into paving season and knowing that they're ready to move in end of May, beginning of June, they need to come back. Somebody needs to let them know they need to come back to us.
I would caution the board also that I've heard it just could be an architect throwing a design out there. So there may be not even an engineer involved in this.
I mean, we need to call them and let them know that they do not have road access approval at this point in time.
Well, yes, they do.
No, they don't.
The current place they have, they could do it without us. We want them to,
We gave them site approval specifically for that location. We excluded the roads on purpose because there was still talk, yes.
we excluded them showing the new setup until we investigated the Muse property. They still have the right to use it. That's the access to their property. They have the right to use it the way it is. They're agreeing not to use it because it's dangerous.
Yeah. They still haven't made a decision to commit to that temporary construction road as an alternate, entrance or exit. They've already had the stone bed in there. It would be cheap. I think Dan was maybe, could have shot him a number on Binder and talked for that area.
Yeah.
The stone base is in there. Why they won't do
Well,
that?
they haven't committed to that second entrance also, but they still have the right to get to their school.
But let's get to that.
It's just not very safe in this day and age. I think we've discussed this, with safety and Chief Bukovinsky. Just having the same way in and the same way out, it's not very safe. If somebody throws a truck or a car across that road and goes up there with a gun, nobody can get up there as it stands right now. It's not very good in this day and age with 850 kids going to one site. The chances are greater there's domestic violence going on at home, could carry over into a schoolyard or something. We hear it every day, so it's something we should try and enforce on the school district.
I'll be glad to make contact with the school representative that was working on the road, find out what's going on, get the board to report back, and also find out about the second access front. They still owe us an answer.
That'd be
Very
great,
good.
thank you.
Did they do a traffic study as part of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Next topic, clearances for the park, Cindy.
I've been approached by a number of parents who have questioned whether or not volunteers of softball, baseball, parks board associations have clearances. I was kind of embarrassed to not be able to answer that question. I know the baseball association is being involved with it, requires clearances of anybody who volunteers within the organization, but at this point the township doesn't. So I'd actually like to, with the township manager, write a policy that would require once a year, anybody who's going to volunteer within any of our auxiliary boards or within the park, that could be fall festival, baseball, softball, anything, as of April 1st every year, turn in a clearance to the township. And it would be the responsibility of that organization to collect the clearances for all their volunteers and turn them into the township. It just seems silly in this day and age when that's available not to take advantage of that. So I'd like to have that policy written prior to March 1st. Perhaps this year we can make an extension into May.
Did you say the township boards also? There'll be a cost involved in that. You can
We
assign,
can do them free as of right now. I just did mine.
the state will do that.
Because they mandated it as part of volunteers with schools. Yeah, so right now it's free.
I volunteer all the time at the festival. I will not go for that. No, I don't need a clearance.
You know what?
I volunteer for the festival. I will not go for a clearance up there. That's it. And you don't give volunteers now. Do you think you will give volunteers if they have to go through a clearance? No.
You're right.
Well, we have to protect the safety of our residents.
Well, then, I'm not going for it.
Well, I'm
Look,
sorry
that's
for
the flying
that.
colors.
Yeah, I mean, that's silly, but if that's how you feel, that's your choice.
So, what, we will evaluate, look at the language,
Yeah.
or have something?
Are you talking about all three clearances? The FBI, NCIC, and the child?
No. Just do
Child abuse, background
There's
check.
no such thing as a basic, you have to say what clearance you want.
Yes, there
And then
is.
you got privacy issues.
That's why we're gonna write the policy. So that there's a basic, and I don't remember what it is right off the top of
There's
my
a state
head.
law, Sean can speak to this, but all our fire department members have gotten 3 clearances.
You're not included. It's
We
not.
have ours. We don't
I
have
know, that's why you're not included. Our police have them too.
What I'm saying though, Cindy, I'm asking you as a citizen, what are you asking for? You asking for if you're working with children, you're working with adults, there's two different clearances. It's just not one clearance, that's what I'm telling you.
If you're working, right now, it will be with children. So if you're working in an event, it's
That's
sponsored
the
by
child
township
clearance.
and, right.
Okay,
By the park.
that's.
So that's why I specifically called out anything related to the park, baseball, softball, that kind of stuff. There have been concerns and legitimate ones.
I'm for it, I'm just saying you gotta clarify.
We will, and all I'm asking at this point is to be allowed to write the policy, and then that policy can then be reviewed.
Well, I don't know where it stands because you were talking about doing township employees. I don't even know if you do all township employees yet. You
No,
talked about that
auxiliary
months
boards,
ago.
not employees, auxiliary boards. So like Parks and Rec, that kind of stuff.
I have my clearance.
Well, let's,
I'm
Yeah,
cleared
what
by
about
everything.
Yeah.
Is the requirement for the clearance that they're doing something with children in some capacity?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, that we
All
can,
I'm asking at this point is to work with you, work with Dawn, and write a policy that would require that. How that exactly looks right at this point in time, I can't answer. We just are starting the process, but unfortunately, in this day and age, it needs to be done.
Our vendors normally don't work with anybody though,
Yeah.
so I mean, they're not an issue.
well, we could look at it through other municipalities or what they have in place.
sure, and we can
What's
draft a
working?
proposal for your consideration, and then you can actually talk about something concrete.
Right. A few more things just under old business. Still have an opening for property maintenance appeals board. So Dawn, I believe that has to be put on the website or so, or description. And the building code appeals board. It is, he just stated it's there. And on that note, I did have that candidate, Dave Colgren, that I would make a nomination that he would be appointed to that building code appeals board.
What's his background?
He is serving on our planning commission, he's been doing a fine job, and he's a engineer, professional engineer. So there are two openings.
Did you make a motion?
I did make that motion.
I'll second it.
Second, Cindy.
No. Go.
The building code appeals board,
It's been moved and seconded.
any discussion?
Can I just ask what term is it for? Is it a new term starting, or is he filling someone's existing term?
He's filling an opening, there are two openings.
It would be a new term, though, correct?
There are no terms.
Yeah, those are ongoing, they're appointed until they.
Open-ended.
Okay, so he's filling someone's
That's right, that
who's
particular-
since resigned?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's been moved and seconded, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries.
And that's all I have. And
I got that here, that we do have to have an executive session with our new solicitor to discuss some ongoing litigation issues. No votes will be taken, no action will be taken after we come out of it. But we're going to go to citizens first, and then we're going to go to that executive session. So anybody has any comments on any general things?